Hello. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, everyone. Okie dokie. Put away your phones. Put away your headphones. Today is a heavily information session. So you need to pay attention, okay? Because if you do not pay attention, you will be very confused and you might end up having to do something you don't want to do. Okay? So headphones off, hoods down, okay? And please pay attention, okay? If you are not paying attention, you will miss information, and that will cause you grief, okay? Everyone understand? So this morning, I am going to introduce the idea of seminar week. And I'm going to explain how to sign up for seminars, okay? Seminar week was started quite a few years ago. It is a time when we have seminars here at BIA that are kind of talks that you might not necessarily hear in your classroom, okay? And the goal of seminar week is just to give you exposure to new ideas, new thoughts, and just sort of help you process different things, okay? So seminar week is required. You will get credit for seminar week, okay? So it is required. You will get credit for it. Seminar week is next week on Monday and Tuesday. Monday and Tuesday, okay? It is only for 1 hour per day. So during the activity periods next week, Monday and Tuesday activity periods, there will be seminars. Okay? Again, as I mentioned, Monday and Tuesday. So from 10:50 to 11:50, 10:50 to 11:50, Monday and Tuesday of next week, you will have seminars. The rest of the day is normal. The rest of those days are normal classes. Okay? It's just those 2 periods. You will need to sign up for your seminars. Okay? It is your responsibility to sign up for the seminars you like. And I will explain each of them. There's one choice. So you need to sign up for 1 for Monday and 1 for Tuesday. Monday and Tuesday. There are 15 seats in each seminar. So once it's filled, you won't be able to choose it again. Okay? Once that seminar is filled, we are not putting extra people. All teachers have access to the sign-up sheet. Only teachers have access to the sign-up sheet. So if you go to your teacher, you can tell them, could you sign up for this one and could you sign up for this one for me? And they will do it, okay? Teachers can put your names in, but they cannot change. They know the rules. They will not take another person's name and move it. So for example, if you and your good friend want to go to a seminar and there are already 14 seats taken, you can't say, hey teacher, I'm your favorite. Can you move one of those names so me and my buddy can go into that seminar? That will not work. Okay? It will not work. Teachers can write names. They cannot take and move names around. Okay? If you do not sign up, so you're currently in this moment not paying attention. You're listening to music, you're not paying attention, and when you leave here, you have no idea what's going on, and you just do not sign up, then we will put you in a seminar. This is a requirement. So it is in your best interest to communicate with your teachers quickly which seminars you'd like to go to. Again, if you do not proactively sign up, we will be putting you in seminars, okay? The sign-up sheet will be open until Thursday, okay? Sign-up sheet will be open until Thursday. After Thursday, we are closing the sign-up sheet, and then Ms. Shima and Mr. Evans will be checking which names are not on the sign-up sheet, and then they will be putting people into seminars, okay? If for some reason you have a college class or you are not going to be here, even though those are school days and those days do count, then please tell a teacher so they can put your name underneath the sign-up sheet so we know not to count you, okay? But that means you've already talked to Dr. Swartz, and Dr. Swartz has signed off on why you're not going to be there, okay? Does everyone understand? Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the seminars on Monday and Tuesday. I will be going through the seminars on Monday and Tuesday, okay? And then we'll just touch on this one more time. So Monday has less seminars than Tuesday. Tuesday, we actually have a lot more seminars present on Tuesday, okay? Monday. So this year, we are trying to bring it back as much alumni as possible. So alumni means people that have graduated BIA before. So these are 4 recent alumni. Well, not so recent, okay? Shh. So we've got Daniel, we've got Micus, we've got Me Too, and we've got Nay, okay? These 4 went to college. They've experienced the transition to college. So we really wanted to give our students a chance to have an understanding of what that is like. So these 4 and possibly one more will come. They'll sit up here, and then they'll tell you what their transition to college was like. Then, with Miss Perkins' vetting, there will be a Q&A session where you can write questions about the college transition, okay? So it's an opportunity to talk to students that have already done it and get the student perspective. You can hear from us all you want, but it would help to sometimes hear from people who have recently done it. Okay, so you'll notice this says domestic alumni. Tuesday, we're going to have international alumni come because the international process is a little more complicated. It's different. So we will have some international alumni as well. But Monday will be domestic alumni. And again, these are people that have successfully transitioned into college, giving you their experiences. Okay? Group art piece with Mrs. Kais. So if you're an artist, if you love art and want to do art, you can come and do art with me. Okay, so there's a group art project that we will work on together. Yeah. Okay. Also, Mr. Clark, he's a board member here at BIA, and he is a history teacher. So he has a very interactive, cool experience that he does for students called Meet a Soldier of the Revolutionary War. So he has kind of in-depth understanding of what it was like to fight in the Revolutionary War. So if you're interested in history, or even if you're interested in interactive kind of hands-on learning, this is a phenomenal thing to sign up for. Life as a doctor, okay? Dr. Jin is actually an international student. He is not an alumni of BIA, but he is a friend of the school. And he went, as an international person, he went on to be a very successful doctor. So if you are interested in the medical profession or anything medical, especially if you're international, this might be an interesting thing to sit in on. because he can talk about the hardships of what it's like going into a very complicated career path as an international person. Okay? So, or if you're interested, even if you're not international, sorry, I smacked it. Hello? Okay. Even if you're not international, if you're interested in the medical field, this is a very interesting seminar to sit in on, okay? Make it peace. So Miss Kai Young, she came here and she talked at the International Peace Day. She is coming for both Monday and Tuesday to do a peace project with anyone that's interested. And that will be a chance to sort of talk about peace, talk about a project, developing ideas surrounding the concept of peace. Okay? And she is, again, an alumni of BIA. This is a really interesting one. Mr. Muto. Mr. Muto is a very successful sushi restaurant owner, now retired, okay? But he is going to talk about a sushi chef's story, and then we'll do a demonstration on how to make sushi, okay? So very interesting. He will, guys, he will come both Monday and Tuesday. Okay, he'll do Monday and Tuesday. So if you miss one day and you really want to sit in on that, sign up for the other day. Okay? So those were Mondays. Okay? Now we'll talk about Tuesdays. International Alumni Panel. Okay? Alex graduated, both of these guys graduated last year, Alex and Tissy. Okay, both are international students. Alex came from Vietnam, and Tissy came from Jamaica. Okay, and they are both have graduated BIA and have moved on to college. Shh, guys. So they will be here Tuesday to talk about what it meant as an international student transitioning into college. I keep hitting it, sorry. Okay. And what, there are differences, right? Domestic students sort of go through the ups and downs domestically, but international students, there's a lot more complications trying to go to college in another country, okay? So these two have done that, and they've had their experiences, their learning processes. So if you're interested, international students specifically, in listening and hearing their experiences, we recommend you sign up for that. And again, both of them will share their experiences, and then there will be a question-answer session where you can ask questions, okay? Again, a group art project with me, if you're an artist, okay? Miss Marcella Shintomi, excuse me, I'm gonna cough. Okay. Blueprint to Financial Success. Okay, so as you are growing, finances is very important, especially now that you're in high school. Believe it or not, the choices you make now can set you up really well in the future, okay? So Miss Shintomi is going to come in and just talk about finances and talk about how to set yourself up well in the future, okay? It's never too early to think about a foundation, okay? Again, Miss Kayang will be here again the second day. So if you're interested in hearing her out and doing that, and you're only, you want to do one of the 2 days, you can sign up either Monday or Tuesday. Or if you really want to just be plugged in there, then you can sign up for both days too, okay? Miss Deja Lee. Miss Deja Lee graduated BIA in 2018. Okay, she is currently a nurse, and she's been in the nursing field. Okay, so she'll talk about nursing choice, the career in nursing. So if you want to go to Dr. Jin's, you can, or if you'd like to come to Miss Nurse Tam's, I guess, seminar, you can sign up for this one. Okay, she is a local alumni. Okay, that went through nursing and currently has an active career in nursing. So anyone that's interested in possibly doing a medical field or a nursing major, hers would be a good one to sit in on too. Okay? And then again, Mr. Muto's successful sushi business and demonstration seminar. This is an old teacher who used to work here, Mr. Peter Van Gelderen. Okay, Mr. Van Gelderen has a successful career in, successful career as an architect, okay, with a focus on sustainability. So if you're interested in architecture, if you're interested in sustainability, he's a phenomenal speaker, very interesting and fascinating speaker, okay? And that's not spelled wrong, that is his company name. Just pointing that out there. Not a typo. Okay, and then I didn't add them because I didn't have time, but we also have Mr. and Mrs. Maddox, who will be talking about owning a successful independent bookstore, okay? That will come in and talk about owning a bookstore and kind of the ups and downs of independent business ownership. So if you're interested in entrepreneurship or owning a business or going into business, that's a good one to step into because there's highs and lows. Guys, There are highs and lows to business ownership, okay? And they have had success in that field. So that's a very interesting one. So if you're interested in business, if you're interested in books and independent books, that would be a good one to sign up for. Also, I need to talk to Ms. Perkins. There might be a FAFSA one on Monday. Maybe, okay? So for those of you that do not know, FAFSA is for domestic students a chance to apply for financial aid for college. So we may have someone come in on Monday that could present on that, but there's no guarantee. We haven't heard from them back yet, okay? So this is what the sign-up sheet will look like, okay? Again, only your teachers have access to this document. You do not, okay? You will be asking your teachers to sign you up. Again, this is for credit. You will be getting credit for this, so this is a requirement. Okay. Sorry, I'll go back to it. I promise. So as a reminder, Monday and Tuesday next week, you need to sign up for your seminars. If you didn't pay attention this whole time, and I guarantee there's going to be maybe 5 of you, I'm going to guess right now, there are 5 people in here that sat through this whole thing and still have no idea what I'm talking about. Okay? If you are one of those 5 and you do not sign up, we will be signing you up. Okay? Okay? You need to sign up for the seminars. You have one choice per day. There's roughly 15 seats. There might be more or less depending on how many seminars we have that day. Guys, shh. All teachers have access, but again, they will not move a name for you. That is very important. They will not move a name for you. Again, if you do not sign up, you will be placed. Sign up will be open until Thursday. If you wait until Thursday you still have a choice, but they might be rather filled, okay? After Thursday, you will not have a choice, okay? And again, if you've already spoken to Dr. Swartz, if we know that you are not going to be in next week on one of those days, if you have a UB class or Housatonic class, then please tell a teacher to write it at the bottom of the sign-up sheet so we know which day not to expect you, okay? If anyone wants to take pictures, I'm going to leave this up, okay? Does anyone have any questions? Yes, Mr. Miyazaki. Oh, there's an air of mystery. Yeah. I know. Now you want to sign up for that one, right? No, that's how marketing is done. Okay. Are there any other questions? Questions? This goes without saying, shh. This goes without saying that Monday and Tuesday of next week, you will not have your activity period. Okay, you're focusing on this. Okay, Monday and Tuesday of next week, no activity period. This is activity period. Yes. Yes, you may. That's a good question. Yes, Miss Shima and Mr. Evans will have access as well. So if you want to go to the office and tell Miss Shima now, keep in mind, okay, your teachers are human beings. So everyone shouldn't just crowd at them and jump on them and yell at them to sign you up, okay? Please be respectful. Give them space, form a line, be patient, be thoughtful, okay? Okay, 2 more announcements before I let everyone go. There will be a very important dorm meeting. Guys, shh. There is an important dorm meeting tomorrow. Tomorrow after school, there is an important dorm meeting in the lecture hall. If you have not told me your Thanksgiving plans, dorm students, I think I heard from most everyone, but if you have not told me, you need to tell me, or if they haven't been solidified yet, you need to tell me, okay? So please let me know before tomorrow. I also need to start knowing your winter break plans. So dorm students, if you know that, please get that to me too. Also, I assume the talent show is a go. Where is the president? The president. Talent show is a go. Do they sign up somewhere? Okay, there's a sign-up sheet there. Okay, so if you want to sign up for the talent show, please sign up right outside Mr. B's room. There is a sign-up sheet. Okay? Teachers, any other announcements? Yes, Mr. Maddox. Yes, thank you for that. Yes, next week. Shh. Next week, you have 2 normal days. Monday is a normal day. Tuesday is a normal day. Wednesday is a half day. The school is going to be closed at 12. We are locking the doors and shutting off the lights. Teachers are not staying because they also have holiday plans. Okay? So please make sure 12 o'clock, you know where you're going. Okay? Everyone understand? And then school starts back up the following Monday. But I will say this. Shh. One last point. Shh. We have this week. We have a weird week next week. Then we have 1 more full week. And then you're starting to talk about midterms. Did that hit you like a ton of bricks? Yeah. Okay? Shh. So now is the time. Guys listening, shh. Now is the time to look at Plus Portals. Now is the time to sit down with teachers. Now is the time to say, okay, what can I do to get this grade in a good place? Okay? I know there has been a lot of sickness going around too. So if you've been missing classes and stuff, make sure to talk to your teachers. Okay? Okay, everyone, unless there's anything else, please put your seats to the side. Seniors, stay put. Bye-bye.